Can we all agree that kindergarten year is a super special year? This video is all about how I hope to guide my 5-year-old in this kinder year using this incredible curriculum as my guide, Gentle Classical Primer. Hi friends, I'm Christy and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. I primarily put up a lot of videos that have to do with homeschooling, and lately I have so many other things that I'd like to show you of what our family does and how we instill this love of learning and adventure. So I hope that you'll follow along on our journey in and out of homeschool. But today in particular is a homeschooling video, and it's really just so special. It's a new curriculum that we're going to be implementing next year, primarily geared to my kindergartner. So this goes through everything that's inside. It tells you not only what's in it, but then she gives you... I was going to show you all the cards and all the memory statements and all of the things about this curriculum that I absolutely adore. But while I was editing it, I realized I had seen this sort of video before. I've seen a walkthrough, and you can definitely look it up, by Aaron Cox, the maker and creator of this curriculum. But when I was doing it, it all seemed kind of overwhelming, and I didn't think that this video that I was making made it seem any less overwhelming for someone contemplating it and perhaps looking at it for the first time. So I'm going to introduce to you why I love this program and how it aligns with the CM philosophy, what aspects of it I'm really excited about, and how I'm organizing it and the steps I'm taking to help ensure a fun year ahead using the Charlotte Mason and classical education inspired curriculum called the Gentle Classical Primer. The reason I fell in love with a Charlotte Mason-based education for my children is because of her philosophy behind education. Charlotte Mason believed that education was about more than training for a job, passing an exam, or getting into the right college. She said education was an atmosphere, a discipline, and a life. It was about finding out who we are and how we fit into the world of human beings and into the universe that God created. She also believed that children are able to deal with ideas and knowledge, that they are not blank slates or empty sacks to be filled with information. Miss Mason didn't begin formal lessons until the age of 6 years old. However, she advocated that a child's kindergarten year be a year in which the mother/teacher or kindergartnerin carry out certain principles: movement, offering positive role models, invention and creativity, stories told and read, religious training through stories, time with peers, songs and singing, acquaintance with nature, caring for pets, following a child's lead in learning, and this includes reading and math instruction. When you read through Aaron Cox's part 1 of this teacher guide, one truly comes to understand that this program is more of a guide than a strict set of rules to adhere to. It's a helping hand for those of us kindergartnerins who wish to guide our own children through a feast of big, beautiful ideas in a time of the child's life when mimicry is strongest and deep impressions are made. GC Primer uses all of these memory statements and a memory statement board. But what is this memory statement thing, and why use them? Well, as Aaron Cox beautifully states in part 1 of her teacher's guide, memory statements are an opportunity to see and say beauty. These weekly or bi-weekly memory statement boards give us, the teacher parent, a springboard to help plant true, good, and beautiful notions into the hearts and minds, and help equip them with the proper language to express their own ideas, needs, or experiences. I hope to show you all in the next year kind of like a day in the life of us using General Classical Primer so that you can see it in action. But until then, I'd like to show you how I've organized all of this and what portions we'll be doing as a family. Okay, so we just got our box today. Well, not today. We got it a couple of days ago, but we couldn't actually open it until today. And this is from Gentle Classical. Since I do not own an eco printer and for other reasons, I went ahead and I purchased the printed bundle. This allowed me the opportunity to skip right to the organizing. Now, on first glance, all the memory statements together may seem overwhelming, just because there's so many, right? But once it's all organized, it all flows and it makes so much sense. The sorting was actually very fun for me. It looks like a mess, but I love the process of making things organized and creating a system within this homeschool of ours. I'm getting better at doing that within our home life, but I will say I'm much better at it here. The printed bundle comes with everything you'll need, and most importantly, it comes with a starter guide to help you make sense of it all, and a teacher's guide whose first part will absolutely inspire and empower you. You have to read it. As soon as you get it, just like pour over it, get a highlighter, get a notepad, make notes, and just light your heart on fire. I opted to use this large 60-file expandable accordion-style file folder instead of binders. I like the idea of closing it all up and not risking anything sliding out of the protective sleeves inside of a binder. I went with this since I happen to have a cubby waiting for this, so it really just, this fits our homeschool. Within the file folders, I organized everything by unit. And then I put all of the extras in the back. The idea is to be able to pull out all the contents pertaining to each unit the Friday or the weekend before you start the next unit week. Change your memory statement board as needed and pull out any books or materials that you might need as well so that you're all set for the next week. It's pretty easy. This is the portion of the curriculum that I am doing as our enrichment rotation as a family. And it's also the area that I've opted to stray away from Ambleside Online's rotations for composer and artist study, like I did last year. We'll be utilizing Erin's Art and Music Pack, which gives suggestions for simple activities that help expose children to these great artists in music and art. Erin suggests focusing on the artist study in 1 week and then the composer study in the second. I'm going to try doing both each week since that's what we're used to from last year, and also this will allow the kids exposure to both the artist and the composer twice over the course of 2 weeks. I'll have to make a video during our homeschool year and let you know how that goes though. I plan to have a morning binder ready for my preschooler, and I'm even considering doing an age-appropriate one for my rising second grader. And of course, one for my kindergartner. I know that my second grader is going to kind of feel a little left out if her brothers have one, so I'm going to try to get one ready that's age-appropriate for her. I have the rest of the morning binder contents at the very back of the big file folder, and I should note that the primer bundle didn't come with the preschool morning binder. I bought that one separately since he'll just be tagging along this year, my little 2-year-old. My intention is to start preschool with General Classical Preschool next year. And by the way, Erin just came out with a revamped version of preschool just now in 2021, and it is really beautiful, worthy of checking out. Okay, friends, what do you think? Are you as excited as I am? I mean, I hope you are, because I am really excited. I need people that I need to talk to about this because I'm driving my husband crazy. Every single day I'm just like, do you want to know what I did today? And he's like, does it have to do with general classical? I'm like, yes, it does. I'm so excited, and it has taken me a few days, more than a few days, to get it all together. But I just have been taking my time reading all the mother portion of it, like the very first part of that teacher's guide. And then I had to wait on that big file folder to come in, and it just all took a little bit more time than I think that he would like it to have taken, but it's gonna be so worth it because it's all organized, and when the school year starts, it's just plug and play, and it's gonna be fantastic. I'm so excited. So if you have any questions of what I did or something wasn't clear, please let me know. Put it in the comments below. I'd be happy to help you out, and I'd be happy to dive into it. If I don't know the question, if I don't know the answer to your question, I probably need to know that information for myself. So please, let's have a conversation below. I'm really excited to connect with you, and I'm really excited to show you how I'm organizing all the other aspects of our homeschool for next year. I hope to be putting up soon other videos on how I'm kind of meshing Ambleside Online with Gentle Classical in a little bit more of an in-depth view, how I'm structuring our morning basket, and just other little tidbits that will surely come along. And if you have any questions on how I'm doing something, please put it down below. It kind of will help me figure out what I should put out next. So anyways, friends, thank you so much for hanging in there. I hope that this video wasn't too long, and we'll see you around real soon. Bye.